Welcome back to the Whiskey Wisdom Podcast, everybody. This is your co-host, Tyler Y'all, and today I'm with
Chris Kellum.
And our special guest today is
Amanda Orlando.
Thank you so much for coming on. And as I'm sure most of you can tell if you're watching the YouTubes, that we are not in our studio. We are actually in Whiskey Rebellion today. That's located out here. Is it technically Leland or is it?
It's like the outskirts of Leland. That's why it's called LA Times. It's Leland area.
Right, yeah.
It's not for LA. It's Leland area.
Exactly, right.
Yeah. Local people would know that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I live right down the road, so I get it.
Yeah.
Leland
It has
area.
a Leland address,
Right.
but not technically in Leland. It's super weird.
That makes sense, yeah.
And that sounds like everything out here.
Super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you're in Winnebago. And you look and you're like, but you're like quarter of a mile away from this address.
Or you guys like to change street names.
Yeah.
Like as you're driving and then someone will be like, hey, on this street. And then you're like, that's not that street.
Right, yeah.
Why?
Not
Why?
anymore.
It's just confusing for the new people that move here.
Yes.
It's confusing for me.
So for those of you like myself who didn't know, Whiskey Rebellion is a cigar and whiskey lounge.
Correct.
And it is attached to LA Times.
It is attached to LA Times.
And you guys started LA Times first, correct?
They kind of opened at the same time. This one was a little bit like, it took me a little bit longer to get like cigars in and other stuff. So a month later, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
about a
very
month
good.
later. We did the construction all at one time.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Got you.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So we're going to jump back before we get all the way up here to all the great stuff. Because I know you like history.
I love history.
Tell us a little bit about yourself here.
So I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
We moved here in 2014. My husband owns a tattoo shop.
Sweet.
I bartended since I was 18. And instead of after I graduated from Eastern Michigan University with a history degree, and I was going to teach, then I moved here. And instead of teaching, I continued to bartend. And then my husband said, hey, instead of bartending for other people, why don't we just open our own bar? And that began the process of probably 5 years of looking for places, trying to figure out where we could, what we would do.
Right.
And then I ended up working actually here at the bar that it was previously. And when she didn't want the bar anymore, I was like, hey.
I'll take it,
yeah.
actually.
Actually, Gary was the one. My husband was the one
Yeah.
that said,
That sounds right.
yeah, you should see if we could take over the bar. And I'm like, well. And so we did.
Nice.
That's kind of how
awesome.
that works.
I'd never been when it was the previous ownership. And when LA Times opened and this place opened, Chris was like, hey, there's some people that shop with me. It's right down the road.
Yeah.
Like, you should go check that out.
Yes. Well, we did a little remodeling. We
Right.
did a lot of remodeling. And then we kind of turned it into like 2 different bars instead
Yeah.
of one ginormous bar. And it kind of works out pretty well.
It does, yeah.
Because you got 2 different vibes. What? Nothing is like, so the LA Times is more like a sports, like your normal like darts, pool tables, board games. And then Whiskey Rebellion has just a different vibe. It's just chill, laid back, just overall different from most bars.
Yeah.
I think, and one, I've been to a ton of bars. I think Tyler has me beat on the number of bars. But I like that you split it into 2 because I've been to a lot of spots where they have one bar and a ton of space around it. And then, like, if someone wants a drink, you got to walk across the whole entire place.
Yes.
You got to
Yeah.
get a drink,
Yeah.
and then you got to come all the way back.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, a lot of wasted space. Or
Yeah.
if you do 2 bars, then you got to maintain, like, the same product on both sides.
Yes.
But I like that you have, like, different menus, different setups here. It's been...
Yeah, it is essentially like 2 separate like things. I
Yeah.
tell people it's kind of, so we're not like in downtown Wilmington where you could like bar hop, but like you can kind of bar hop. 'Cause, like,
Right.
You have 2 different vibes and 2
It
different
is 2
bars.
completely different
And
fields.
then if you include the patios, so if we have like the patio that has, we have giant chess and we have ping pong, you have cozy little area, we
yeah.
have heaters outside. And then I go to the back patio, we have a TV out back and we have tables and a food truck.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's everywhere you look. Like sometimes you'll have like, a couple people inside, but then you'll have like a lot of people outside.
Right.
And so it's almost like bar hopping in one location.
Nice.
Right. Makes it convenient that way.
It does look convenient that way. It does.
So we were talking earlier, because of post-COVID times, everybody has these horrible hours that
It's
they
terrible.
close so early. And, like, understandable. I love it because that means I get off of work early. but when I want to go get a drink, a lot of places are closed. Shout out to you guys. What are your hours typically?
So during the week, we open every day we open at 1, but we close at midnight. And Friday and Saturday, we close at 2 a.m. So we are open the later hours. Oh, and Sunday when football starts, we open at 12.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So you can get the early
Yeah,
games.
yeah. So
Okay.
you don't want to just come in at 1 o'clock. The game's starting. You got to be there before
Right,
the game
exactly.
starts.
Yes.
Pick your spot. Pick your TV.
Right, exactly.
Get your drink.
It gets busy here on football Sundays.
It does.
So
It
you
does.
do need to pick your seat.
does. Well, I'm a Lions fan, so and I'm
Yeah,
talking to
yeah.
Lions fans. Like, if you're out there, you should.
I
come
don't
hang
know
with
about
us.
this, Aaron.
You should put more on social media and
I
say
was
that you're
trying
like,
so hard.
you got to say that you're a Lions bar.
Yeah, but see, I don't want to alienate everybody.
No,
like,
no.
I have Packers fans that come in here. This is how nice I am. So I hung up my Lions stuff,
Okay.
and then the Packers fans was like, "Yo, can I get some Packers stuff on the wall?" So, well, I am not purchasing Packers stuff, but if you want to donate to the
Right.
bar, then you are more than
We'll
welcome
have
to, and
that.
I will find a corner to stick your stuff in. And so I did, because I'm a woman
That's
of
very
my word.
nice.
And then, so the first game is against the Lions and Packers.
Oh, nice.
No way.
And so we have a decent amount of Packers fans that come in too. Like, and we have Bears fans that come, Minnesota Vikings, it's kind of an NFC North bar.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we got a little bit of everybody. And then you got other people that come. We have a lot of different teams, and that's kind of what's crazy about being here versus like Michigan.
Oh, everybody in Michigan's like the same team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once in a while, you'll get like the outliers. But for
Right.
the most part, you go into a bar anywhere in Michigan, and it's all Lions fans.
Yeah.
And then when I first went to watch football in North Carolina, it was like a sea of just 32 NFL teams. And I was like,
Right.
this is crazy.
Yes.
All in one spot. Like, you don't know where the sound is. You don't know what's going on. Like, you're trying to watch. People are cheering at the wrong
Exactly.
time. And I'm like, why are you cheering? We didn't do anything. And it's very confusing for.
Yes. Well, and I've noticed too is like me growing up here, we have the Panthers who are the Panthers. So
This
we're
is
not
their
going to talk
year.
about it.
I was
Yeah.
say, who's gonna root for them?
Yeah. And technically, based on history, this should be a year for them. I don't know what kind of year, but
It'll be a year.
it
That
was
that is
like-
guaranteed.
there were always bars where like people like, oh yeah, this is a Steelers bar, or this is like a Patriots bar, like all through town. And I'm just like, I didn't even know that was a thing. But now
It
I'm
is.
realizing as I've gotten older that like there's some bars like Commodore,
Oh yeah.
quote unquote Commander's bar, because they're from like
The DC area.
Yeah,
and I'm like, so you can brand one side of the bar.
I could. I mean, I do definitely promote Lions more
Right.
than anything else. And I wear a lot of Lions swag usually.
Yeah.
And we're going to the game. So for
Which one?
Gary's birthday, we're
Oh.
going to the Lions game in Detroit
Oh nice.
against Chicago Bears. It's my first NFL game, and I'm very
Oh no way. That'll be exciting.
Is that going to be, what time of year is that though?
September. It's
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah, it's a.
Oh, so yeah, it's not gonna be
2 weeks,
snowing.
we're good.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're good. I wouldn't choose to go back to Michigan in December.
Right.
That's crazy.
Hey, some people like
Are
the,
crazy.
yeah.
I do not like snow. Why do you think I moved here?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So wait, how'd you guys pick this area?
We
'Cause-
didn't. It just was. So we threw a dart at a map essentially, and
Okay.
then it landed on North Carolina. Then it was a choice between the mountains and the beach,
Oh
and
yeah.
so we decided we're not really. I didn't know much about the mountains at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and I know nothing about the beach at the time. I've never even been to the ocean, so we're like, screw it. We chose the beach,
Sweet.
and I like the beach for like
Yeah.
a year.
And then you get
Beach is not my thing. I love the area.
Yeah.
Beach is not my
Right.
thing. I realize that though. You don't know until you try.
exactly.
I try.
Go
And the mountains has snow.
It doesn't. I've been here 11 years. I've seen snow twice.
I know.
Like that's,
yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
good with
better
that
than
too.
like 2 times in 1 week. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
I could not deal with snow all the time.
No, it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
It really is. Because if you're going outside, then you're tracking in like the snow.
Yeah,
You
the
know.
salt.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Being from Pennsylvania, yeah.
The year before I came down here, it snowed like 3 times in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so like you were shoveling like snow over like your head because like there was still the snow mountain from like the previous
yeah.
2 times. And it
Yeah.
was like, this is
Oh,
stupid.
yeah. And then it freezes. So you
Yeah,
can't really do anything.
exactly.
Let me just tell you, it's not my thing.
Blowtorch.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm so glad you had one of those.
I tried that once. It didn't work well.
No?
No,
Oh, good.
Okay.
because it became water like instantly, and then it freezes.
Because it's too cold.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, so I ended up having more ice that I had to shovel instead
Oh,
of the
that's-
snow, and I was like, God, this was more
That's
work
all
than I
bad.
wanted.
Alright. Because I semi know you, I got really distracted from the jump. What are we drinking today?
Oh, yeah. This is an espresso martini.
Okay.
It has real espresso. We have an espresso.
I saw
machine.
that.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool.
Is there vodka? I don't drink espresso
Yeah, it's
martinis
vodka.
often.
It's a vodka
okay.
drink. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's got vanilla vodka. It has
Oh.
Kahlua, Bailey's, espresso, and just a hint of simple syrup.
Oh, nice.
Very
And then you
nice.
shake it real good.
Yes.
When I don't know where you were at, but when I was in here, the bartender was like, Chris got a espresso martini. You want one? I'm like, Chris got a what?
It's so good.
It is very good.
It's
Yeah.
good.
I love espresso martinis, but I'd never known Chris to ever get one. So
Oh, yeah.
that's why I was so
So,
surprised.
I got one because you had hyped it up.
It's and
I
it
am-
is good.
yes, it is good.
See that I lie?
It's very funny. So, like, as a whiskey bar, that you wouldn't expect to be drinking espresso martini.
Yeah, but people like to everything with the cigars. Like you can drink wine, you can drink tequila,
Right.
you can drink whiskey, you can drink a martini. Because we
Mhm.
have an espresso cigar.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, pairs very nicely.
okay, that makes sense.
And then we also have more. Like so, we have a whole old fashioned menu. We have an espresso menu, and
Oh,
we
wow.
also have just whiskey cocktails that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
It's a
have a nice menu.
They do.
Oh, sure.
yes. So we try to do a little bit of everything because not
Right.
everybody likes whiskey.
Right.
I actually have people come in because all you really see is whiskey. I have people ask, "Do you have anything else?" I'm like, "Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
just an
actually,
advance. Yeah, what you
yeah.
do. It's just not on the shelf. It's,
Right. It's called whiskey.
we're not going to
Rebellion.
neglect you.
Right.
It's just not visible to the naked eye.
You're a nice person because I'd be like, yeah, we're a whiskey bar. Go next door.
No, I would never. No. But we don't have a lot of whiskey on the other side.
I saw that.
So we
Right.
do have some whiskeys on the other side, but we just don't have. I mean, out of the room, I have probably 7 or 8 vodkas. Probably have 7 or 8 tequilas.
Mm.
Yeah.
We also have a lot of flavored, or not. I mean, so crowns. We have like all the crowns,
Yeah.
the different flavors of crowns
So
on the
many
other
flavors.
side. Yeah. Oh,
So-
they're delicious too, though. I can't even hate on that.
So technically, through the ABC, you can't switch. Like, you can't take your drink here and bring it over there, right?
You can.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because it's one building.
Yeah, it's one building.
Oh, okay.
Just
That makes sense.
learn something new today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're the guys who like to ask the silly questions at the
It's-
bar.
Yeah.
And I just know the ABC and the ALE are really weird, so you never know about different
North Carolina
things.
has a lot of very strict, interesting laws. Like, so when I bartended in Michigan, we didn't. I mean, you can drink behind the bar. One,
Right.
You could bartend before you were 21, which is I bartended since
Yeah.
I was 18. You don't have ALE. You
Right.
don't have ABC stores. You can go to Walmart and get liquor.
True.
You
Yeah.
can go to the gas station and get liquor.
Right.
So it's very convenient, and you
Yeah.
don't have any you don't have the rules that you have here to serve alcohol.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot here. You don't have them there.
Yeah.
But it is a lot more expensive to open a bar in Michigan. Like first, to get your liquor license in North Carolina, it's like it's a pretty reasonable rate. But in
I've-
Michigan, it could be tens of $1,000s to get your liquor license.
I think Michigan's similar to Pennsylvania in the fact that the building has the liquor license, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it's part of like the
Yes.
like
And they only
facility,
give out so many.
right?
Like, so if you're in a certain neighborhoods, like, so downtown Plymouth, Michigan, right, they only allot so many liquor licenses.
Yeah.
So when you buy a bar, you're essentially buying the liquor
Right to
license
liquor,
with
yeah.
you're not really buying the bar, you're buying the
You're
liquor
buying
license.
the liquor license.
Yeah.
Because then you could change.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah, you don't have you don't like, so here you have to give out plans, there's a lot. Yeah, a lot of paperwork.
There was a really crappy pizzeria up in Pennsylvania, and it sold for like an F ton of money because there was only so many
Yeah.
licenses in
Yeah.
that area, and it happened to have one, and there was only selling beer out of it too. So I think it was really underutilized. It's like, this is so
Crazy.
stupid. But yeah, it sold for a ton of money, and then I'm sure they made a lot of money off of it too because it's only
yeah.
so many. But
Jeez.
I agree.
Oh my gosh. Me and Tyler joke on a very, very often occasion about buying a bar or starting a
I
bar.
think it's everybody's dream.
Yeah.
Every
I
guy,
would
anyway.
love to start a bar and call it Puzzles.
Okay. How I Met Your Mother. Yeah.
Sorry. No, I wouldn't actually call it Puzzles. But yeah, I think it's like a dream up until you turn like 50, and then it's like, all right, let's do something different.
Yeah. Well, I always like bartending.
Yeah. Well, I
Bartending
mean, like
is fun.
starting my own.
That's different. It's a whole
concept.
different ballgame.
Yeah.
No, it's a
Yeah.
whole different ballgame.
So I'm assuming it was a lot easier to bartend than to like.
Yeah,
run the
because you
bar?
bartend, you do your job, you make friends, and then you leave. Owning, not so much.
Right.
It's
It is always
just
with
not that
you.
easy.
Yeah.
Every time you walk in the door, like, hey, we need this, or hey, this is broke, or hey, and now it is my problem.
Right.
And I don't like that problem. But the other
Exactly.
parts are nice. I like all of the other aspects of it. But the fixing the things and, I don't know, it's kind of like, I don't want to call them children. They're not children, but there's a lot of working people
Right.
and
Yeah.
movements going through, and it's always it's always awkward, and
Right.
I don't really like telling people like, hey, do this differently. Like, I like people to do their own thing.
Right. Yeah.
I
I
try.
get it. A little bit both.
Yeah. But you got to learn, and there's certain ways to do things.
I know. There is, and it's hard, but it's hard to teach people to bartend, because bartending is not just making drinks.
Yeah. You can teach people to make drinks. You can't really
Yeah, you
teach
can
people
teach
how to
anybody make a
bartend.
Okay.
drink.
Yeah.
So, and this is a conversation I have with one of my regular bartenders all the time, because like, actually, me and my wife were sitting at the bar the other night, and we're like, it was hilarious because there were two bartenders, and both of them had an RBF.
Yeah.
But like one of them, like someone walked around the corner, and you could see the shift, like their whole mood, like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah,
And
you
the
gotta
other
pep
one
yourself
just
up.
had and I was like, you don't have the switch. And I feel like if you don't have that, like the ability to like connect and like make that connection,
It
it's
is
really
hard.
hard.
Yeah, bartending is just being a person and
Right.
just talking to people. Like, I love talking. I could talk to everybody and anyone.
Right.
And that's what it is. Like, you want to connect with people and just make friends.
Yeah.
Be
Exactly, yeah.
sometimes people don't want to be talked at. They just want to be listened to. And sometimes
Right.
you're just there to listen to people and hear them vent about their day, and they don't need your input. They just want someone to talk to.
Yeah.
And sometimes that people want to be distracted. So that's when
Exactly.
then you come up with things, play a game, do whatever you can to entertain them, essentially,
Right.
make them happy and have a good time instead of maybe forget about whatever they came in to forget about that day.
Yeah.
Just make them feel better.
There's so many different people that come to a bar too. No matter what kind of type of bar it is, you have
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole gamut of anyone
get
that can be coming
You get
in.
all the people.
And then they're all having a different type of day. So being a
Yes.
bartender is really difficult in that
Yes.
aspect. The next person might be coming in because they're celebrating a promotion that they got. The next person walks in and like their dog died or something.
Yeah,
and like you
I've
never
had that
know.
happen where I'm like, "Hey, how's your day?" And they'll be like, "Oh, my dog died." I'm like,
Like,
"Damn,
oh.
now I don't know what to say." Like,
Right.
do I'm like,
Do you need a
It's
shot?
like-
no, I don't know. I don't like. It always puts you in an awkward. Like,
Exactly.
but-
Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry. What drink do you want?
yeah, I'm like, man, that is not what I was expecting. Like, I was
Yeah.
expecting, like, yeah, I was having a great day today,
Right.
or like, your normal, like, it's good.
Exactly. It's fine.
I'm a horrible person because I do this all the time. Like, we'll go sit down at a restaurant, and people are like, "Oh, how's your day going?" I'm like, "Horrible," and they're just like,
Yeah, you're the guy. You're the guy. I'm like, put me on the spot.
He does it to joke and
I
screw with
do
you,
that.
though.
I'm doing just fine, like
Mm.
90% of the time.
Huh.
But like people like, it's interesting just to see people's way of responding to it. Because I'm in retail, and like everything is always like a different experience, just like at a bar.
Yeah,
Or
you're
waiting
different
tables,
people. Yeah,
But like, I like to learn and see how people react, so then I can be like, oh, I could have done this that way, or do it this way instead next time. So I just do it just to see like people's reactions and like learn from them.
Yeah, that's like
Mostly,
bartending. You'd be a good bartender.
it's a running joke. I've thought about it.
You can
You'd be a good bartender. If that's what you already do, I mean, it's kind of what bartending
Right.
is.
I mean, I am the Monday night bartender.
I was
One of the
gonna
local
say
bars.
you could be the Monday night bartender here too.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could. That's the
I mean,
Truth is not
it's
open.
it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I mean, really, so sometimes you can joke around with customers and sometimes you can't. And like you can almost instantaneously tell the moment someone sits down
Exactly.
with your first words. Or like sometimes I have like a dry sense of humor sometimes and
Yeah.
people don't know that I'm joking until you
Same.
know me and then you're like, oh, she's not a bitch. She is just joking. And that's hard for some people to wrap their heads around sometimes. But
I've been
most
married for
part, I
almost
feel like
10 years, and my wife still doesn't know my sense of humor because I have a dry sense of humor as well. So-
or like someone will come in and they'll ask
Oh,
for
yeah.
something, I'll say no, and they're like,
What?
obviously I'm just joking.
Yes.
Right.
Like, it's
Yes.
just a joke, buddy. It's okay. Life's not that serious.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
But if you do it with the deadpan face, they're like,
It
It's
really
like,
is
did I,
people.
it's like,
Yeah.
did I choose the wrong thing?
oh, yeah, no, I'm just kidding. It's over here. Listen. We're all over the place. I love it. Me personally, never smoked cigar. Surprising, despite the fact that I've done a deployment and hang out with a bunch of dudes all the time who do
Don't
smoke
inhale.
cigars. That's something I've learned. You don't inhale on a cigar.
You do not inhale a cigar.
Okay. It just makes me laugh.
Just don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't need to know the reason. You just don't. You just don't inhale a cigar.
And if you really want to try it, you only do it once.
But I feel like that's like when people dip, like you don't swallow your dip either.
Yeah. Well, I don't dip either. So I'm going to go ahead and say
I'll
that
say
you're
I'll
correct
take
on
your
that
word
and
for
just-
it.
Okay. It's like that's why everyone has a cup or
Yeah,
something.
Oh,
It's
makes
like
sense.
you want it,
Yeah.
you want the experience, but you got to get rid of like whatever the dip spit.
Every
So I
time
guess
that
it's-
I hear dip, I think of Sandlot.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the only one I
Oh my
think of.
gosh, I haven't thought of that.
I know, me too.
It's a great movie. You should watch it.
You could put it on. Do you do like movie nights or anything here? Like
So
special
Monday
evenings?
nights, one of Chloe, the bartender on Monday nights, she puts on like a movie or something.
Nice.
It's kind of like watch in the background. And then we also play games. Like they have a bunch of board games over there, so she'll play games or like trivia, like just out of the box, like trivia cards.
Oh, yeah.
I
Well, since you
like-
brought that up, LA Times has a theme almost every night, right?
Yes, we got something going on almost every night. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Monday is kind of like our game night.
Yeah.
Tuesday is our pool tournament, so it's $10 buy and double elimination.
Okay.
At 7 p.m. And then Wednesday is cornhole, 7 p.m., $10.
Nice.
Friday, we have music bingo at 8 p.m.
Okay.
Saturday's karaoke at 9 p.m. And then Sunday is the ticket. Oh, and we have a free raffle on Sundays.
I heard about that. So you posted something. Can you explain this a little bit more? People can kind of
The ad says, see your bartender, but
Right.
I think you are
I'm
my
just
bartender.
so basically you come in,
Mhm.
you put your name on a list, and there's a number associated with your name. If you are here at Sundays on 5 o'clock and your number gets drawn, you win whatever the pot is. Right now it's $500.
Oh, wow.
Which is hilarious because somebody wasn't here last week.
Yeah, that
And they
comes every
missed.
week.
Oh,
And he
no
normally is
way.
here every week. Man.
That's terrible.
And I told him, he's like, why'd you even tell me? And I'm like, I mean, I feel like this is incentive for you to show up. next
Right.
time.
Yes.
Exact.
What are the odds that you're going to get drawn? Again, you don't know. But
Right.
you'll never know if you don't come.
That is true.
And so, like, right now, I think we're up to 200 people. Obviously, 200 people don't show up every week. So if your number gets drawn, the money stays in the pot.
Yeah.
Now, when someone does win, it'll just go back down to 100. So then you'll win 100
Oh,
if
I
your number
see.
gets
Okay.
drawn. And then it goes up until about 500. I cap it at 5 until somebody wins.
Right.
You can cap it out like 1,000.
Maybe one day. We'll see.
More
I
people
will-
need to come.
I will show up.
Show
It's
up.
like buying a lotto ticket.
Chris will
It's
be
like,
here every
I
day.
don't buy a lotto ticket until it hits $1 billion.
So
like $1
so
billion
I would say,
right
so
now.
it just is. You buying one today?
Oh, I didn't know they didn't win last night.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I'm buying one.
See?
That's- I
And-
always wait until it hits it because I'm like, I don't.
Now
I
it's
don't want to
worth
be
it.
the person who like gets you to $1 billion, but I love to be in the group where it goes from like 1 billion to like 1.6 in like 2 weeks. And I'm
Exactly.
like, yep, I'm down.
Yeah, it's at $1 billion right now. And
Yeah.
people have been buying. So we have Keno, and we have like
Oh,
the
yeah.
North Carolina lottery. So people will come in and they'll say, "What's the jackpot at?" And it was like $813 million. And then we'll sit and discuss what we would do with our riches
Yeah,
when we win.
exactly.
Yes.
Which I have a lot of plans, guys.
Okay, give me 2.
Pay off everything that I owe.
First and foremost.
Yeah, pay off everything that I owe, and then travel. Or just travel.
Exactly. That.
I feel like the people who travel will always say, "I want to travel more," And then the people who don't travel want to buy like riches.
No, I don't. I would spend all my money traveling.
Oh, I know.
100%.
I've talked to you a few times
You know,
outside.
100% spend all my money traveling. That's my favorite,
Okay.
is going new places.
What's the coolest place you've been recently?
We just went to Charlottesville to go see the president. I like a history. Well, I'm a
Yeah.
history major, so I like history. And my husband gets tagged along to a lot of these trips. Although I
Right.
feel like he has fun. I feel like he has fun.
I'm
But
sure.
this last time we went to Thomas Jefferson's house, went to James Monroe's house, we went to James Madison's house, and then we spent the night and we went to like downtown Charlottesville. Nice little downtown area, cool bars.
Yep.
Had some dinner, stayed at a cool hotel, and then we just came back. That was our 22nd wedding anniversary.
Okay.
Nice.
That was what we did.
That's cool.
I want to be like you guys.
And go to like president's houses.
Oh no, I just like on the outside, you guys look like you have so much fun.
Oh yeah.
They go to events all the time.
Yeah.
They get to like travel and see
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm like, one day I'll be there.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
But we didn't do this first. So Gary and I have been together since I was 17.
Oh, wow.
So we grew up together. I mean, like I've known him since I was 14.
Oh, no, why?
So there was times where we didn't have anything and
Yeah,
had
exactly,
nothing.
yeah.
And so I think our very first vacation, aside from our honeymoon, which was basically paid for, by
Right.
the money in the cards. That's
Yeah.
literally how we decided where we were going to go. Like, how much money
Exactly,
did we
yeah.
put in those envelopes?
Yeah.
Counted it out that night. And we're like, well, we can't afford to go very many places, but we
Right.
can go to
But we
Niagara
ha-
Falls. It's only a 4-hour drive.
Oh, no,
So
that's
what we
right.
did. But aside from that, we didn't travel for like 10 years. And then our very first trip was like a 2-day trip. And he saved all of my singles from bartending.
Oh,
and that's
wow.
how we paid for it.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very nice.
That's
He was a
awesome.
sweet guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was because I had graduated with my associates at the time. And that
Oh,
was
okay.
like our, hey, good for you. You did this. And we went to DC and Philly for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've only been to Philly once, and now it's for like 2 hours.
Oh, Philly's such a cool town,
Yeah.
though.
Like I went. my friend lives
Depending
in
on the
Baltimore.
road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
This
went.
area.
I got
Yeah.
chicken Pete's because that was my friend's favorite, like cheesesteak, and then we went to like the Mutter Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Muter. The Muter
Muter,
Museum.
yeah.
Yeah,
So we
it's
went-
super cool museum.
That's where I spent all the time. Is like walking around.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, it's so creepy, but so cool. It's like,
Here's a creepy cool
Yeah.
place.
yes, I feel like you would like that.
Oh,
place.
I've been there twice. I love
So,
it.
Some vibes I can understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so, questionings. I always have a ton of them for no reason. Off the menu, what is your second favorite drink? Because I know your first one's an espresso martini.
Often, I mean, I'm not a big cocktail drinker.
Yeah. So what do you drink?
It depends on my mood. So
Okay.
usually, like if we're at the bar and not my bar, I don't really drink here, but if I'm at a bar,
Yeah.
I usually like shots of Crown Apple,
Okay.
Okay.
and then I just drink water all night. So I do shots and I drink water.
Yeah.
Or if I am getting a cocktail, then it's usually just Tito's and water with lemon. Super basic.
Yep.
Let's see. We're gonna have to I need to find someone who makes like a good, inexpensive vodka. Because I'm tired of Tito's.
So
And I mean, I like Blue Shark.
I'll say
I've had
Blue
that
Shark.
a few times.
I-
I want to just
So Connor Barth used to play at UNC. He was a kicker for the Tar Heels.
that's
Yeah, and so we had him on the podcast. So he's a part owner in Blue Shark Vodka, and he also is a developer mostly in Landfall.
that's super cool.
Yeah.
but he does Blue Shark vodka. And I'm like, I don't mind Blue Shark, but nobody really has it. Everyone has Tito's.
Yeah.
It's like the most popular vodka.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
So when I win the lottery, I'm gonna open up a shop that makes good North Carolina vodka while I wait for whiskey to brew.
You know the vodka I want to try
No.
is End of Days has their
Oh,
Shelby.
Mustang,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Gary. Scary bought a bottle. Well, actually,
Oh,
I
he
think his
did.
brother bought a bottle. I don't know that they even opened it yet. It was just sitting in the car for a really long time.
Yeah.
Actually,
I don't know if I'll open it either if I buy it.
Shelby vodka.
Man,
I have to try it and see if I like it.
I don't know. We try a lot of drinks.
Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
So, not gonna lie, I'm a big man. I like to have girly drinks.
It's okay. We don't
So-
judge here.
I typically, if I'm at the bar, I'm ordering any variation of a paper plane, if possible.
That's not a girly drink.
No, that's not a girly drink at all.
Have you?
I mean,
seen what a
it's.
plane comes out looking like.
I mean, it's pinkish.
I
But
mean, it is pinkish, but
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
definitely like I'm not drinking that, and I'm a girl.
I love that. Well, no, because every
That's
time
on
I
my
get one,
menu. We have that.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So like it comes in one of these, and I'm like, just sitting here, just like, hey, how are you? You know,
Do you
cool,
put your
cheers.
pinky up? Your pinky is not up right now.
Oh, I was
There
gonna
you
say,
go.
yeah, there you
It
go.
depends on like the more drinks I have, the further my pinky comes out.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. What's your
Okay.
favorite drink?
So I'm on a weird kick right now. So actually, espresso martinis is one that I go to often right now, and then
Yeah.
also Manhattan.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah, I've got burnt.
That's a manly drink.
Yeah, I've got burnt out of old fashions, and so I switched over to Manhattans.
Well, you just
So-
have you tried a smoked old fashioned? Like you just,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
The smoked old fashioned is the way to. If I do an old fashioned, it has to be smoked now because it gives it like a different.
It does.
Depth.
Well, there's different kinds of like so we used to smoke
Exact-
drinks here,
Yeah.
Right.
and so like we have I don't know probably 15 different wood chips you could put in there.
Oh no way.
Yeah, you have like apple, pear, birch, oak, hickory. Like there's so many, like
Oh,
more
that's
than you'd
crazy.
ever think.
Yeah, because everyone is like, if they do it, they only pick. They're like, this is the one we use.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
we have options, and usually I get that look like, what are you talking about? There's more than one option,
Right.
and then they'll be
More
like,
than
you pick,
hickory?
and I'm like, okay.
Usually it's like, do you want hickory or oak?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like,
hickory and oak are pretty
okay.
cherry wood is pretty popular.
Cherry wood. Yeah, I have had that a few
Applewood's
times.
pretty popular too.
Okay. I don't think I've ever had that one. It
Yeah.
sounds good though.
So that's the one thing. Typically, when we go to a bar for like episodes like this, I always ask like, "What's your favorite drink?" to whomever is bartending, and if they're new and don't have one, then we'll just get an old fashioned because that's how we judge a bar.
That's how we is old fashioned.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have got old fashioned. I want to judge.
I've had your old
mean-
fashioned here. I like them a lot.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's one of the things me and Tyler do communicate, but not enough. And when he talks about drinks, that's when we always talk. But when it comes to podcast planning, that's where we don't communicate.
right. The one thing we should have the most communication on, we don't do.
But yeah, that's why I didn't order one because he was like, "No, I like that," and I was like, "All right, cool." So we've had that. You hyped up the espresso martinis.
It's good.
I will say, my top 3 espresso martinis in the greater Wilmington area is probably here, Why Not, and Ibis. I think
I
you
haven't
3
had that
have
one.
some of the best.
I don't think I've had espresso martinis in either one of those.
Lies. You had an espresso martini at Why Not for your birthday last year.
That's right.
We don't talk about that birthday.
That's right. Forgot about that.
We drink it.
It was
yeah.
memory. It's one of those days. I got you.
Yeah, I get it.
Gosh, I love it. So we always ask a bunch of questions, and I did ask what you'd spend all your money on. But real talk, what does success look like for you?
I feel like this is kind of a generic answer, but doing something that makes me happy, makes other people happy, and
Yeah.
still being able to make a little bit of money while you're doing it. I mean,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like it's a pretty generic answer, but
It is, but not a lot of people say that. So
I would
Let's
say-
say you'd be surprised how many people have never said that. So
It's getting
yeah.
pretty
So
late.
you are unique
But
in that
that's for
aspect.
real. Like I want people to come here and feel comfortable. Our
Right.
regulars are very nice and I think they talk up the bar more than I talk up the bar when there's
Yeah.
people. They're like, let me show you this and let me show you that. And they're very accommodating, very helpful, very nice. And I feel like if you come here and you've never been here, you usually leave with at least one person that when next time you come back in, you'll be like, oh, hey, you were
Yeah.
here last time I was here. And then you can have a conversation. I like that.
Hmm. I
Okay.
still tell people the very first time that I came here, because I typically judge bars by who like is also there,
Mhm.
because you know what kind of crowd gets pulled in. But I first came here, ordered a drink, bartender was super nice, and then one of the guys sitting next to me said, "Are you a cigar smoker?" And I was like, "I smoke them on occasion, but I have no clue what I'm doing." And he was like, "Well, let me show you something."
Yeah,
So
that's what I
walked me
mean.
on over there and showed you all the different ones. He's like, "This is my favorite," and I
Yeah.
was like, "Well, let's do it then."
Yeah.
And yeah, they're just really nice. Like everyone
That's
who's
what I
been
mean.
there.
Like I want like people to feel comfortable and like have somewhere fun to go and like not feel weird about going out by yourself or coming up here and like I like to, like I said, I like to talk to people.
Right.
And if I have a group of people at the bar and they're each sitting by themselves, like I want everybody to talk to everybody. Like I
Right.
want you all to be friends. Like I want all of us to get along. I don't want to just have to
Exactly.
talk to you and then talk to you. Like let's all have a big conversation,
Right.
whether it be about movies or TV shows or whiskey or whatever. Like
Mhm.
let's all talk together. Like everybody's got a different view. Everybody's got a different way of thinking about things, and you don't know that unless you talk to people.
That's true.
And then it just helps you understand people in general.
Right. So after looking forward a little bit to look backwards, if you could tell your younger self one thing, what would it be?
Get a business degree.
Yeah, no, don't go to college. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Or go to college, I guess. What you want?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a degree and I own a bar, so and I've bartended.
Yeah. But it sounds
No
like you
quick
went
talk.
to it sounds like you went to school for something you enjoyed though.
If I could be a lifelong student, I probably would.
Yeah.
I did enjoy college. So I probably wouldn't. I would have saved myself a lot of money if I told my younger self that. But I probably would say stay at home as long as you can to live for free.
Yeah.
No one said that.
No, yeah, it's actually not bad.
To me, that's like the most northern thing.
Yeah.
I say northern thing, and then I look back and I have plenty of friends that do that too. But like, there's certain communities that are like, yeah, you stay at home until you find the person you're gonna get married to, and then you move out, so you
Yeah.
can save up money. And then there's other communities that are like, nah, get out the house.
To be honest, that's what we did with our kid. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
my
So
son-
18.
yeah,
Let's go.
my son turned his birthday's December 23rd.
Oh.
So he's like 2 days before Christmas. So he turned 18, and we always joked with him. Like, I'm pretty sure I came home from work one day, and my son, he was probably like 4 or 5 at the time, and he was at the kitchen table
Mhm.
crying. And I said, "What are you crying for, son?" And he said, "Dad told me I had to get a job." I said, "Well, I'm sure he didn't mean right now." And he was like, "No, he did. And I don't have a car. I don't know how to get nowhere. I don't know how to do nothing." And I was like, he did not say that. So I go to Gary and I say, "Gary, did you tell our son he had to get a job?" He said, "I damn right did." Tell him. I was like, "He's and he was like, "He'll figure it out." I didn't mean now, but he'll figure it out. And I'm like, I bet he will figure it out.
Yeah.
But so the day that he turned 18,
Yeah.
I had a birthday party. He graduated on January 7th.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then he was in the military by the time he was
Okay.
the January 23rd. So it
Yeah,
was
short.
bing, bang, boom. And then I don't even think I think he just turned 18 and we were turning his room into Gary man cave. And Jaden was like,
Excuse me.
"Live here." I said, a month left. Gary's like, "Go stay in the guest room. You're a guest now."
Well, this
Yeah.
that's so funny.
But you know,
That's
my
awesome.
husband, you know that's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
I mean, you join the military, you don't need a ton of clothing anyways. Like,
No.
So yeah, you're already covered. Let's go.
Yeah, Jaden was
Yeah.
very much, yeah, he was, but I think he always knew, like, right, Jaden always knew he wanted to go to the military anyway.
Right.
okay.
So that was not a surprise. I'm pretty
Exactly.
sure he was 2, and he dressed up like an army guy. That's what he called him, an army guy.
Yeah.
Every year for the longest time. And that's what if you asked him what he wanted to do, that's what he wanted to do. I want to be an
That's
army
funny.
guy. So that's what he
Yeah.
did. That's what he's doing now.
That's awesome.
Laugh.
I love that. But we've taken up a ton of your time.
No, you're good.
The bar's starting to pick up a little bit, so we'll let you get back to it. But you want to shout anything out? Where can people find like your specials or follow you guys?
Oh, yeah, you could like, follow, and share. That would be great. We have an Instagram and a Facebook
Yep.
for both Whiskey Rebellion and LA Times. Come check us out.
Yeah.
Yes, it is out in the middle of nowhere, but don't be scared.
Don't be
If-
scared.
If I can do it, so can you.
You probably just took 140 in, yeah.
Yes. I was like driving down the road and I'm like, house. Where is this place?
Yes, I
Oh,
I
here
get
it
that
is.
a lot. Yeah, I get that a lot.
No, but I love it.
Yeah, it
I
is in
wish
the middle
there
of
was
nowhere.
Something like this by my house.
Yeah.
So if you ever get
Mhm.
bored and want to invest,
Oh no, no one. This is good.
This
Good.
I love it. All right. Well, we'll catch you guys in the next one. As per usual, like, comment, share, subscribe. Catch us on all the lovely social medias and all of the like podcast hosting sites. And yeah, come try out an espresso martini or an old fashioned. If you want to be like me, paper plane wrist is the way to go.
There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.